We're back with another Sorare video on the channel, guys, and it's time. I'm leaving Sorare. Only joking. I absolutely love this game. I'm going nowhere. But something needs to change. There's been a lot of chat in the community lately about classic competitions. I agree with some of it, disagree with some of it, but Sorare does have to do something. I just finished watching Nepentez's video on Classic. If you haven't watched it, give it a watch. It is fantastic. And go through a tweet that someone put out, and there is a La Liga lineup with 492 points, I'd like to say, which obviously you're not guaranteed to win anything with 492 points. But this guy had like 14-15% XP on most of his players. He's in D1 and he won a box, which fair enough, a box is a reward in the new Sorare. It is a reward, but he's got a couple of level ups out of his box. But if he had that lineup in Division 2, Division 3, Division 4, he's winning a Tier 1 card plus his box, which you want to be in the higher divisions. Well, you should want to be in the higher divisions, but you've got no incentive to progress up the divisions if you're going to get better rewards in the lower divisions using the same lineup. So I think Sorare have got to do something with the division systems. They've got to do something with the rewards. They've got to incentivize people to want to progress up the divisions. Why would you want to go into Division 1 and win 2 level ups for your cards when you can go in Division 3 and win a Tier 1 card plus that box and probably still get your 2 level ups, but you'll get a card along the way also. So like I say, something's got to be done. I don't work for Sorare. I don't know what they're going to do, but they really do need to do something. So with that, I took a look at my gallery because this guy had massive XP on all his players, like 14-15%. And the La Liga lineups I was running, my Mbappe, my Bellingham's, everything. My Mbappe was from PSG, obviously. My Bellingham's everything from Real Madrid. But I had like 8-9% on my players. If he's winning a box in D1 with the lineups that I'm using, what chance have I got to get anything out of that division? I got no chance. If someone as high as that XP, really good lineup, can't get in the rewards. So yeah, that was what it come to. And I thought, right, Sorare hasn't made a change yet, so it's time for me to make a change. So I made a massive change to the gallery, and we'll take a look at what I've done. So what we've got up on screen is my transactions over the last few days on Sorare data, and I have completely gutted my gallery of all my La Liga, all my Bundesliga, basically all the champ players that aren't in the Premier League. So like you see, over the last 2 days, I have got rid of absolutely everything. I've got rid of so many cards. It is crazy. So yeah, up to 2 days ago, it keeps going, down to Cobel. I've sold everything apart from Premier League. And why I did that is because obviously I know the Premier League, living in the UK, I follow the Premier League week in, week out. I've done for since I was a kid. And also my Sorare gallery, my Premier League collections I've had for a long time. So they have got that really high XP. They've got the 14-15% on the players. So I can feel I can compete in Premier League Classic with these cards. So what I did with the money that I got off all those cards is I've actually gone into Premier League in season. It makes sense. It's really confusing to me that in season was all about the cash. It's always been about cash, and Classic was about cards. Obviously no card rewards in season, but it was the boxes that, like, if you get a box in season, that box is better than in Classic. It doesn't have level ups in it. It has market credits and essence. You're guaranteed either essence towards your essence pool or a market credit to knock off a percentage off a new card if you want to buy it. But the box in Classic is level ups and essence, and a lot of the time you do get level ups. and 50% chance of winning a box in season, so I'm still going to get essence, and only a 25% chance of winning a box in classic. So for me, they got that the wrong way round. I guess it evens itself out over, there's a lot less people in season than there is in classic. So if it was 50% in classic, they probably would give out far too many boxes, like calculating how much essence they'd be able to give out each week before they actually run out of cards, because they're all crafted, would be pretty difficult, I expect. So yeah, like I said, I went into in season, and obviously I went into Premier League in season because I've got Prem Classic cards. You can use one Classic card in each in season lineup. So I'm just going to solely focus on the Premier League for now. Unless Sorare come out with some major change to Classic, I might get back into the Bundesliga, the La Liga champ. But for now, we are just going to run Premier League, 3 in season, 3 classic. Then obviously if there's any cards left, we can chuck them into champ classic or champ in season, and we'll see how we get on. So I brought in a lot of cards. I've got a Trossard, a Ben White, a Gakpo, a Doku, and then Kunku, Odegaard, Mainu, Cavardio, Grealish, Reece James, Mickey van der Ven, Forrester, a few of these just collection pieces just to get the XP up. A Marino, a Rice, Timber, Sanchez from Chelsea, Pickford, Romero, Raya, Rodri, Bruno Guimaraes, Isaac, Cucurella, Trent, Bruno Fernandes, Saliba, Vicario, Madison, Humans, Son, and Callum Hudson-Odoi I won as a reward. So I brought in a lot of big pieces, I believe, to play in season. I also obviously already had Cole Palmer forward card and Saka forward card at the start of this European season, because I was going to run them in my classic lineups, but now obviously I've got them for the in-season lineups. I also won Diallo as a reward, but like I said, I've still kept all my classic in-season pieces, and obviously I've got the whole in-season Villa collection that I can mix in with them as well. There is my Palmer and my Saka. So yeah, we are going to concentrate on in-season and classic just from the Premier League. As you see, like, I've still got Bruno, I've still got my classic Sons. I've got a couple of cards left. I believe Nico Williams, Olmo, Ferran Torres, and Julian Alvarez, who are not in the Prem. And that is just because they were in lineups for this midweek. So I didn't want to cancel the lineups. Last chance of the reward with these guys. They will be sold after the game week finishes. So yeah, fingers crossed it does well. Like I say, it's a bit of concern what's going on with classic at the moment. There's a lot of people complaining about it. I love it. I love Sorare, but they've got to do something about classic, because obviously classic pool is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Like 1,000 cards are limited and minted for every player every year. So that every season goes on, there's going to be a lot more classic cards, and they need to find a solution to this, because, like I say, there's a lot of people complaining at the moment. But I don't know what Sorare are going to do. Hopefully, they have got a plan going forward. Well, thanks for watching another Sorare video on the channel, guys. Don't forget, if you are enjoying these videos, please do hit that thumbs up button. It means a lot, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. YouTube's going to stick some recommended videos up over here somewhere. If you do want to give them a watch, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and have fun.